Hello everyone, it is Shay in Silver Lake, Oregon. It is May 7th, 2026. It was 77 degrees. Right now it is 68 and there's a 8-mile-an-hour wind, and tonight is going to be 42. So I gotta show you what I got done. I had the boatsters all day, and it was kind of too windy earlier. It was a 12-mile-an-hour wind, and he wasn't liking it. We went for a short walk, but he wasn't too down with it. So I finished from the peach tree, which I've decided to name Deanne. Thought about her all day today. And I cleaned up all of this all the way behind here. My next step is to get my neighbor to come get my raspberries. I've decided I don't want them, and I found 2 that were randomly growing right here. And there possibly could be more underneath, so I don't know. I've got to get under there, move this stuff, and figure out what's going on. And try to get these out before they spread. And I haven't got back through here yet. I've got these 2 pieces with this railing. So what I've decided to do is when I actually get a chance to tackle this, I'm going to put the 2 pieces up and then put the tall bell railing across the top. And then that way I can have some hanging plants in there. And I can also get boards and make shelves to go across so I can put potted if I wanted. And then also if I needed, I could cover it with plastic and make it an emergency greenhouse for my blueberries. So that's what my goal is on that. Look at these. I didn't get a chance to cut that one down, but these are huge. So I don't know. I'm probably going to cut them before I go back in, or at least cut a couple of them. Maybe let the other ones beef up a little bit. But this piece, these go on top of old telephone or electrical wires or what. I think it's telephone wires. But my son had found at a yard, some guy he took wood to told him he could have as many as he wanted. So he put as many as he could put in this basket, and he got 19 of them in there. So that was pretty impressive. And so he gave them to me. Tried to wash them up the best I could. And then I decided I'd line my garden with it, and I've got enough room on either side that if he finds more, I can finish off. I can round it all the way so I have plenty just in case he comes along more or goes out to that guy, and maybe he'll let him take another basket full. I don't know. But he only got 1 blue on. But it's still cool. So I made the blue in the centerpiece. And then, I also had a chance. The mosquitoes are so bad right now. I also had a chance to edge this whole, here, I'll get my hand out of there so it stops blurring it. I got a chance to edge this whole corner down here. So that's all done. And I mean, and then I did do some planting. I planted, okay, so we know I have carrots here. And then I cannot have Scotty. Look what Scotty did. She just knocked this over. I had to put her back out. She's just too rambunctious in here. I just can't handle it. Bruce wants to desperately go in. So I'm trying to do this video as fast as I can. I'm trying to upload the other one. For some reason, I'm struggling uploading. So that's why I'm getting behind, is because I'm struggling trying to get the uploads done. But, okay, so we have carrots in here. I have beets over there. And then I also have flowers growing on either side. And then I have flowers in this one coming. So that's all. The only thing I can plant in that far bed is the 2 rosemaries that I have. But I don't want to plant them out there until I want to try to struggle and hold them onto them for at least 3 more weeks. Then I can plant them out there and I don't have to worry about it getting too cold at night. Okay, and then that's done. That one's done. This one's carrots. I'm pretty much probably just going to leave this one carrots. And then in this one, I have the rhubarb, and then I planted these bell pepper seeds that I had. And I was like, man, I don't need these. So I just put them in here, and we're just going to see what happens. And then in here, I planted a whole bunch of seed lavender, and then I also bought a lavender. And the lavender that I got is supposed to be for this zone. So I'm going to plant it behind this lavender because this one has a lot of dead, but then it also, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with this lavender. So I just left it alone for the last 2 years. And like now it looks weird. So I don't know. Like I'm hopeful, but there's definitely not enough room. My dream back in the beginning was to have lavender, chamomile, and giant carnations. I only have enough room in this bed for lavender and carnations. And the carnations, I'm realizing, this side is huge. So I cut down that side, and I think that wasn't what I was supposed to do. I guess I'm just supposed to leave them when they get ugly. I don't know. I did more wildflowers in this bed. Okay, so that one's completely finished. I only have enough room for that one lavender, and then I planted seeds over there. So this whole row is finished. I can't do any planting. This whole row is finished, and the only planting that I can do is when I tear all of these out and then I want to shave this bed down. I want to split it in half. I want to do garlic on one side, green onions on the other. So, like, this all has to be torn out so I can start over. There's just too much going on. Can't plant anything in this one. I'm going to get 4 more crowns, I think, of asparagus and plant those in there. I can't fit anything more in here. I might be able to sneak in one more lily if that one in the middle really isn't coming back. That's it. And I got to wait for all these to bloom to figure out what color died. And then I'm just going to do asparagus. I'm going to pull out the tulips and I've decided to just do asparagus here. I got no room in here. It looks like I might, but I do not. I have no room here. Down here, I might have a tiny bit, but I'm not going to overcrowd it. This bed is the only bed that I really don't got a lot going on in, and I want to leave it like that because I want to figure out how big my, because there's another rhubarb. This one has my big white onions, strawberries. I have no room for anything. So pretty much all I have left is this down. So I usually do watermelon and a pumpkin randomly from here down. This square I have cut out for a pumpkin. I put some radishes back there. I did cucumbers along the fence. And then there's a divide right there. And then I did peas all the rest of the way along the fence. And then I'm going to start putting my trellises in. Oh, my brown piece, I think I'm going to put it on this far fence. I think that's where it's going to go. Even though I want it on the back. But I think this year I'm just going to let the back open because I do my sunflowers here. People will be able to get closer to the sunflowers, you know. Maybe move my signs because I have these signs on here. Okay, so that's all that I've planted except for my dill. So I've got to leave room for my sunflowers and all the rest of the stuff that I plan to plant. Oh, and I did do chamomile, one thing inside here. And then that's it for the evening. I had Bodhi until like 6:30. Look at all the lights have popped on. So, you know, I'm just tired. And I did get out here and try to get as much as I possibly could. So I'm down to weeding one flower bed, and it's this horrible one back here. So that's what my next thing is. And I'm going to put this together right here. And I'm Still gonna have this wood thing in the front of it because it matches my side. So I'm still gonna keep that, but I'm gonna probably change I won't need the rock walls, and I might keep the back piece too. I'm just gonna make maybe a few changes, and that's about it. But I'm gonna rip all this out and take it down as far as I can, as far as the roots as I can go. And then I plan to do, I got some cardboard, which I don't like doing, but I'm going to just double layer it. And then I'm just going to buy dirt, fill the dirt in, and dig a giant hole through the cardboard. I'm going to cut 2 big circles because I'm going to put the, what do you call it? The blueberries. And I feel like the cardboard might help insulate it. So I'm going to dig the holes, do some dirt, do the cardboard, and then do dirt up. Like, try to give it like some layer, some separation. I might even do like cardboard and then do another layer and then do another cardboard of dirt, like do dirt in between, just so that it stops the grass from coming back, and maybe it might insulate the blueberries, so maybe the blueberries will have a better chance of surviving out here, and then I won't have to cover them. Okay, so that's what I've managed to do. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got done. And I was hoping to get a lot more done, but you know, that's not bad for the short amount of time that I was working out here. And now that it's getting dark, you know, like, that's just the way it goes. All right. So peace, love, and happiness. May peace be with you always. Have a wonderful day, week, hour, minute, month, second, year. You know the schmeal. Don't forget to rewind and be kind. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.